excited I get to do this. Independent, elite executive senior sales director, Manina Gibbons, began her business in August of 1994 and debuted as a sales director in October 1995. During that time, she has achieved 14 gold medals. She's been a star consultant 62 quarters and achieved fabulous 50s, of course. She qualified for 14 career cars and 10 of them being the beautiful pink Cadillac. She was honored by her sister sales directors as the monthly Go Give nominee for February of 2005. She definitely is Miss Go Give. Give her a round of applause for that. She's a 2-time member of the Queen's Court of Sales and a 3-time member of the Queen's Court of Recruiting. She has led her unit to achieve 24 unit circle appearances, including 6 times in the $500,000 Circle of Achievement, 8 times in the Circle of Excellence. Come on, give it up for the Circle of Excellence top director trips. That is 8 all expense paid top director trips on Mary Kay and 1 prestige trip. She is a 2-time double star achiever and a 1-time triple star achiever. She has appeared in the top 10 in her seminar 2 times. Last year, she led her unit no, I didn't say this one. I can't skip this. She's been the top 10 sales director nationwide 2 times. Give her a round of applause for that. Oh my gosh, I have watched this happen. She led her unit to $1,150,000 million Circle of Excellence last year, with her highest commission check, not including all them bonuses that I watch come into her account. Get excited. Her highest commission check was over $24,608.87. Out of your starter kit comes girlfriends. Out of your starter kit comes bridesmaids. And out of your starter kit comes future national sales director sisters like this. Would you please welcome one of my closest friends from Los Angeles, California, and a member for a few more months of the Mary Kay National Area Independent Elite. Did the mic go out? You gotta get this. Independent Elite Executive Senior Sales Director, Manina Gibbons!
You never get used to this stage. Like, I was back there like, oh, my heart is beating. Just had to soak this in for a second. Knowing my purpose, I'm on a quest to change women's lives who simply want the best. The vision is clear, the mission's been given, working God's perfect plan, and I am more than driven. Our Excel National Area. In this new millennium, for I'm super excited, ready to roll, always keeping my eye on my goal, always in stride, never ever looking back. And yes, I drive a pink Cadillac. I am Manina Gibbons. Oh my gosh, I want to first say thank you to my incredible $1 million unit, our $1 million dream team, like, and the future Excel National Area. Get up on your feet just really quick. I love you guys so much. I love you all so much. I'm so honored to be your mentor and coach and leader and friend. Okay, I remember my first career conference. I remember going, it was in Pasadena, California. It was a bazillion years ago, but I remember watching the top 10 on stage and listening to the stage calls and all of that. And I remember, like, am I ever gonna be up there? And here I am. I didn't know how or when the journey would unfold, but I just knew someday it would come together. It was around this time of the month. We had about a week left. I came home, got to work. I went on Target for my car as soon as I got back from career conference. Who's ready to do that? Earned the use of my first career car in June, became a sales director 3 months after that. Since then, 14 cars, 11 of them being pink Cadillacs, 23 times a unit circles, more diamond rings, more carrots than Bugs Bunny. I don't even know how many carrots. Bar pins, bees, top director trips all over the world, Spain, China, Scotland, Hawaii, Alaskan cruise, Argentina, everywhere, compliments of Mary Kay. And as you look at me here on this stage now, you see me now as $1 million director. This past seminar, the first runner-up in the Emerald Division and number 5 in the nation? What? You see me poised, professional, polished. You see the diamonds, the glitz, and the glamour, but what you don't see was and still is the process of my transformation. What you don't see is the squeezing and the molding and the shaping and the purging that God has taken me through over these years in the process of becoming who I am today. Everyone's transformation is different, but can all mirror that of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. You ever seen a caterpillar, they're kind of ugly and squishy and slow and do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But then they transform into this beautiful butterfly. Actually, one of the most beautiful creatures on the entire planet, in my opinion. And you ask yourself, how can something so delicate be so strong and so beautiful? It was the process. We don't always understand the process, but the process is necessary. If we want to expand, spread our wings, and fly, we must be willing to not only change, but to transform into our God-given purpose. I want to share with you a little bit about my own journey and how embracing this process has brought me to this very moment. When I was 13 years old, my mom made the decision to join Mary Kay. She was a single mom of 4, and it was because of Mary Kay that we had everything. We would ask for things. I promise you, I never remember saying the words, "I cannot afford it." We would say, Mom, I need $500 for my cheerleading uniform. She'd go, okay, give me a minute. I gotta go to some Mary Kay parties. And she would come home with this gold money bag with the words Mary Kay on it. And it had checks and money in there. And I would help her process her orders and put stuff on the shelf and put it in bags for her customers. She poured seeds of greatness into us. She talked about what you think about, you bring about, and all of those things. She was so positive. When I turned 18, of course, she tried to share the opportunity with me, and after telling her no for several years, I finally joined the business during my junior year at UCLA. I was working part-time in physical therapy as a tech, going to school full-time, and making my extra money on the weekends with my Mary Kay parties and facials. I attended my first seminar in July of 1992, and my sister Martika and I, we watched our mom cross the stage, pick up her keys. She was a brand new car driver, and she was in DIQ. As she crossed that stage, the vision was cast again. I knew that I belonged on the stage. Things were going beautifully, but right after seminar, our mom shared with us that she had a terminal illness. She was expected to live about 2 years. She kept going. You see, even in the process of that struggle that she was battling, she pushed and pushed to develop the muscles that would help her spread her wings and fly. After all those years of instilling Mary Kay's values and principles into us and telling us over and over again that you can do it, you can do it. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you're right. After standing as a possibility for us, she could not and would not quit. My mother became a sales director a few months later on November 1st. And then sadly, she passed away not even 2 months later on December 28th. When Mom was in the hospital, I lay by her bedside. She made me promise that I would take this business and take it all the way to director and beyond so that I could too pass it on. Well, that didn't happen. I quit the business. I quit Mary Kay, and I stayed out of the business for about 1.5 years. And during that time, I began another process. I landed my dream job as a pharmaceutical sales rep, making great money, got married, had a baby, and my husband was in grad school, and somehow I racked up, hold on to your seats, $20,000 of credit card debt at the ripe age of 24. I know, I don't even know what I got. I was making minimum payments on everything, all of my cards. It was surely a struggle. And that's when God's perfect plan for my transformation this time began. You see, even though I went away for a season, God still had a plan for me. My sister stayed in Mary Kay. My sister, Martika Jenkins, she was transforming before my very eyes and was about to go on target to earn the use of her first career car and become a sales director. She needed 2 more team members on her team, and of course, she called me, and I begrudgingly was like, okay, don't be calling me and stuff, like, I'll come and help you, but that's it, okay? It was August 29th, 1994, when I rejoined Mary Kay simply as a way to earn extra money and get out of that credit card debt. I began working my business just holding, you guys, 1 consistent party per week. Consistency is the key. Was the process always easy? No. Were there times I wanted to quit, back up and run over my starter kit with my pink Cadillac? Yes. Were there times that I wanted to try to figure out a shortcut to success? Yes, more than I can count. The same way that a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly is the same process that we go through in Mary Kay. At times, the process is painful. It's filled with heartache, cancellations, disappointments, team members that sign up and then suddenly they're gone. Okay? Setbacks. When I look back and see all that I got to experience along the way, the thousands of lives that have been enriched as a result of my saying yes, I am grateful for the process. Through every season of your Mary Kay life, consultant, senior consultant, red jacket, sales directors, $1 million directors, national sales directors, you'll be back in another cocoon again so that you can grow again. We are forever changing and morphing and growing and must give ourselves permission to do so. Don't try to rush the process. Enjoy the journey. Embrace the challenges that you've gone through, especially over these last 2 years and the ones you will go through in the coming months as we pivot and pivot. And ain't y'all tired of that word, pivot? But we gotta keep pivot and then pivot again. Allow your beautiful inner butterfly to show up every time in all of its beautiful colors, shapes, and uniqueness. Last weekend, I visited the most beautiful butterfly sanctuary. I was in Houston. It was incredible to see all the different species in one place, fluttering around, and they were chasing each other, it seemed like it, and living their best life, like their whole best life, okay? These tiny fluttering creatures are really teachers in disguise. I want to share with you 5 bits of life's wisdom inspired by the beautiful butterfly that you can apply to your Mary Kay business. Number 1, be patient. All good things come with time. We are growing even when we can't feel it. Take time to learn the basics of this business and don't be so hard on yourself. Learn all that you can and then add in your little flavor, because that's what people want, is your authentic self. Number 2, be open to change. Be willing to be transformed. You will become a completely different person as you grow your business. Your confidence, self-esteem will grow. Without change, nothing beautiful would happen. Change your thoughts and you will change your life. Number 3, be light and free. Have some fun. Laugh at yourself. Smell the flowers. Eat the cake. Buy the shoes, honey. Okay? Have some fun. Be light, be free, all right? Expect great things to happen and they will. Number 4, be spontaneous. Go wherever your wings take you. Try new things and see what works for you. Your way will work when you work your way. Listen to God's voice. Don't worry about the how-tos. He will give you the next how-to every time as you listen for your instruction and fly forward with confidence. Number 5, be in the moment. Look around, enjoy the journey. Apply the platinum rule to yourself, which is treat yourself the best, period. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present, so stay in the moment. I want to close with a quick story. This is a story that I came across about a butterfly and the struggles that form our greatest strengths. When you listen to this story, I want you to see if you can apply it, not just to your life, but also to those you love. The story goes like this. There once was a man who came across a beautiful butterfly cocoon. Curious to see the butterfly emerge, the man sat and watched for many hours as the butterfly struggled to force its body through a small hole. Then, nothing. The butterfly appeared to stop making any progress. It seemed to the man that the butterfly had gone on as long and as far as it could and could struggle no more. So, with the best intentions, the man decided to help the butterfly. He grabbed a pair of scissors and cut off the remaining bit of the cocoon. With the cocoon open, the butterfly no longer had to struggle and emerged easily. However, as it emerged, the man noticed it had a swollen body and small, shriveled up wings. The man continued to watch, expecting the butterfly to grow its wings and fly away. However, this did not happen, and the butterfly spent the rest of its very short life crawling around on the ground with a swollen body and small wings, unable to fly. Although the man had the best intentions, what he failed to understand was that the cocoon's job is to provide the struggle and the resistance the butterfly needs to grow. The restriction from the tiny opening of the cocoon is exactly what it needed because it forces fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings, which enables the wings to grow and prepare it for freedom. There's a powerful life lesson here. Our struggles always give us strength. Sometimes the struggles we go through are exactly what we need to grow and develop. And although it's never fun in the moment, we can almost always count on difficult moments as crucial times that change us for the better in some way. Although we don't wish upon anyone hard times, we need them to grow. Trying to avoid the struggle of taking the easy path will only lead to a harder life later. It's harder as I'm putting this thing on to show you, okay? Blaming circumstances for where you are will never help either. You must face your struggles and learn from them and believe that you have the strength to overcome them. Okay, get this together. All right, if you can do that, you will overcome them. There's a part of your journey and our story, pieces of our puzzle. The next time you're going through a challenge or a struggle, remind yourself, this struggle is strengthening me. This struggle is preparing me for something bigger and better. This struggle was sent to make me stronger, wiser, better. It was sent to give me strength so I can fly. I want to encourage you to continue to embrace your process, no matter the time that it takes or the struggles you face. Remember, you are being strengthened, shaped, and molded into the beautiful butterfly that God has created you to be. Have an amazing career.
But I know you can cheer even louder than that.
speech of a lifetime. A speech of a lifetime. You changed lives in this room. Raise your hand if you know she just changed yours. Thank you for your excellence always, so that we could gain from your excellence today. And I can't wait to hear your next speech when they hand you those yellow roses. And welcome you to the Sisterhood of National Sales Directors. We have